Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your reading for Saturday. I'm so excited about this reading. It's so interesting and powerful. It's about not taking things personally. And this is what you are finally starting to understand. Many of you are already understanding this, that whatever's happening around you, it's actually nothing to do with you and everything about the other person. So whether that person is your twin flame or a family member or a friend, if they seem to be mad at you, or angry at you, or, keeping themselves away from you, or, reacting to you in any way, it's not actually about you. It's about them and their internal battle and what they are trying to understand. So we can rise up in our power and just go with the flow and just, kind of let any feelings wash over us, not get triggered by things, and stand strong. And the message says, I laugh at life and I laugh at myself. And I choose not to be offended by anyone or anything. So don't be offended today. You always have a choice, just like you have a choice in every moment to be happy, regardless of how things seem or what's going on around you or what people are doing or not doing. You always have a choice. So choose today. I laugh at life. And when we laugh at life, and that means if something goes wrong, instead of getting angry about it, we take, the higher approach. So we just look at it and say, isn't that interesting? Maybe you drop something, you smash something, and you would have had a go at yourself and said, oh, you klutz, or I can't believe you've done that. But instead you say, isn't that interesting? I need to be more careful. So you take a more peaceful approach instead of getting triggered and reacting to things. So laugh at life because it helps you to be more light-hearted. And laugh at yourself because if you can't laugh at yourself, you're going to have a hard life. I'm the first person to laugh at myself. Not long ago, I was doing a thumbnail on YouTube and I took a screenshot and I come out with this really strange expression on my face. I was like kind of this, and I just found it hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. So I shared it for members. Now, if I'd have been offended by that, or I'd have thought, oh, look at me, or if I'd have been in a paranoia energy, I wouldn't have shared that picture. So laugh at yourself because it's fun. We go through things because we are human beings. And as human beings, we make silly mistakes. We do silly things. And then when we see it from a spiritual perspective, our spiritual being that we really are sees the funniness and the humanness of our human side, the ego. So laugh at life. It makes life easier to deal with. And laugh at the things your twin does too. When George used to ignore me, and when I used to go through it very kind of intensely with Catalyst as well, I just used to visualise them with a sheet over the head with two eyes, like Ghost, or, doing silly things because it's them that have an issue, not me. I'm living in the light just like you're living in the light. So right now, you're living in your power. You're authentic, and that is power. And if anyone's got a problem with that, then really they've got a problem with their own self because they may want to be like you, or they may be in fear about their own life and the things they are dealing with and hiding. So never take it personally. You are a leader of love and you are a pioneer of truth. So don't let anyone offend you. Don't let anyone hurt you today. You have a choice how you feel about what's going on. It's all neutral. If they are shouting at you, you can look at that thing that they are saying and you can analyse it. And you can either react to it because you get angry and you think, well, you don't know me at all, and you start defending yourself, or you can just brush it off and think, well, that's your opinion, and that's your opinion. I don't really care what anybody thinks of me. So rise above fear-based thoughts, negative energy, and know that hurt people hurt people. So today, make a conscious choice to laugh at life, to look at the life you live in, have fun, and do you. And don't be offended by anyone or anything, which also means if the masculines change their plans on you, if they say they're going to meet up with you and they don't, something comes up, instead of being offended and thinking you've done something wrong or they don't care or you don't matter, be flexible and adaptable and think, okay, isn't this interesting? The universe is protecting me from something here. And you know that when you do meet up and when it does happen, it's going to be much better than it would have ever been on that particular day. So always see the bigger picture. Remember, there is always a plan. There's always something you've been saved from when there's a delay. There's a traffic light there. You may be panicking, thinking you're going to be late, or, you may be cursing the other drivers. But just up the road where you can't see, you may be saved from something. Maybe there's an accident you're being kept away from. Or maybe that extra time in that traffic jam is going to help you run into a friend that you wouldn't have seen if there wasn't that delay. Or cross paths again with your twin. Or make something magical happen. So trust the Creator. There is always a plan. And when you ask for signs, you'll be shown those signs. You'll be shown that all is well, that you are safe and there is nothing to fear. So rise above drama today. Don't get offended by anything. And if you do, find yourself in that moment and say, okay, why am I offended by this? Why am I triggered by this? What is this teaching me about me? Because remember, the way you feel about it is not really about what's going on with your twin or anyone else. It's about what you're going through inside. So always heal the inside first to get the changes on the outside. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.